What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to, this is the 5th episode of my Total War Warhammer playthrough. So there's just a few things I want to talk about here before we get started. And one is that I'm now recording in sort of my second batch. I'm going to be going for another 4 videos. We're just going to do 4 at a time here. But I'm glad to see that some of you guys are enjoying, and those of you who are watching, based on your feedback, you seem to be enjoying my style, but also a kind of down with the program at the moment. Nobody has been minding my auto resolves at all so far, at least from my feedback. And with that being said, I have some regrets. And my biggest regret watching my own footage back is I wish that we fought in episode 3, I think it was, the von Karsteins here, because that was a battle that we could explore and have some fun with, I think, in hindsight. And I've done mostly just auto-resolves, and there seems to be nothing but Castle Drakenhof remaining. Now, so we do have an opportunity to fight these battles out, but if we have a look here, the garrison here is extremely powerful, which means playing the battle could be quite hard. But not just that.
I command here.
To be honest, even though they would be defending a fort, a castle, and they have incredibly overpowered units, I would still be willing to fight them. The issue that I'm actually having is that if we play out this battle, what I'm going to want to do is actually sit here and build sieging units, turn after turn after turn, and that is something that I'm not willing to do, quite frankly, on this difficulty. So, it will be interesting to see if we can catch this army, and if he's built it up a little bit, and we can have a decent battle that we've actually fought. We can actually play it out. But at the moment, we're operating almost exclusively out of auto-resolves, and yeah, I apologize for that, those of you who do want to see battles, but there are still those custom battles, whatever they're called, that we can experience, I'm sure, as we unlock them. We need to get these quest chains completed. But with that being said, let's get right into it. And I really hope you guys have been enjoying, just to reiterate. So we have some money, we're making quite some money, which is very nice to see. What I'm really hoping to achieve is a non-aggression pact with Averland. And Averland is at war, I'm almost positive, with, oh, we can see the border princes. Wow, he's all the way down here. So the border princes own all of this stuff. I think the fact that we smashed the vampires so much has really paved his way for success. We're going to have to deal with that. Because of that, I don't think Averland is going to declare on us, and his relations are neutral, improving. Really hoping to grab a non-aggression pact there, and hoping that he will become the great eastern power now that we've really paved his way for success. Now, Olsland hates us, and that's really upsetting because he could declare on us, but I'll tell you what, when the Chaos spawn, they come round from the Chaos Wastes, and he's going to be pretty preoccupied at that stage, but I would love for him to at least like us so that we could potentially protectorate him. Nordland, we gave him a massive gift, and it really repaired our relations big time, but unfortunately our relations have stabilized. And I think perhaps the only solution is to give him yet another massive gift. I do want to begin that quest one way or another. So the solution to that is probably sacking the settlement and getting a bunch of money. Let's get this started. Yeah. So he pulled back. That's going to be a tough nut to break, man. I have to heal up my own troops as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Maybe we can place some ambushes. If we chill out in Western Sylvania, there are no vampire provinces here. We can see the corruption is at 66. If it drops below 50 while we are reinforcing our troops, we will not suffer attrition.
On march!
And
as is my right by
then I could go ahead and
crown.
place an ambush, for example.
On march! Yes.
Cool. So perhaps there will be a battle yet with the old vampires. Got a witch hunter on the way out here. Sweet. Love it. Who, if I
Summon the
remember, did not have the
Electrocounts.
best stat for combat, but that's okay. Now we have a whole bunch of money. We're making 1,500 per turn. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And in one turn we can upgrade Old Dwarf, so that's where we're going to dump all of our money, I suggest. Our relations are now deteriorating with Norland.
Greetings
And he's a moderate chance of a bloody non-aggression.
Greetings, my countrymen.
You know what we could do? It just occurred to me. Oh wow, the Water Princes are stronger than us. I know what we're gonna do.
I will listen, but my time is
We're
short.
gonna offer him to join war. Oh, what? He doesn't want us to join war against Water Princes. Lame. I was gonna say join war for non-aggression, but he doesn't want that. Interesting. I do plan to attack the Water Princes. But we gotta deal with the vampires first. Can I afford a massive gift?
Of the Empire. Now what
No,
brings you
can't
here
even
with a
afford it. I'm sure we can next turn, but we're going to be spending next turn. Oh, I tried so hard. I even YOLO declared on Hochland. So, that... If we could... Actions against Hochland would be a way to gain relations with him. I don't know how else to do it. Also, betraying Marienburg. But Marienburg is our best buddy. There's no way I'm going to betray Marienburg.
To the provinces.
Let's move our way up to Old Dwarf. I want to quickly check, do we have all the best, like, governing stuff here? I guess so. What about, if we make this guy a Arc Lictor? I should consider hiring another dude, but I want to hire Balthazar. Yeah. Let's not even look at other dudes. Once I build the Enclave of Battle Wizards, we're going to be hiring our second Legendary Lord. And that Legendary Lord is going to give us a faction-wide buff, which is really cool. What the? Did he? Oh my god, this guy's an imbecile. Okay, guys, here is our battle versus vampires. Sweet. We get to lightning strike him. So any of those of you...
Bring me to my men.
We're going to lightning strike this guy. What is that? Black Knights. I don't even know what they are. They're cavalry units, which appear to be pretty good. Let's quickly compare them to the Reichsguard, which is a really high tier shock unit. Oh, and these are not shock units. We've got to be careful of that. They're anti-infantry, just cavalry, which means that they could fare much better in a melee. But the rest of his units are low tier apart from the Grave Guards, which are pretty scary. They're kind of like great sword units. Let's quickly have a look here. Melee defense 30, weapon strength 38, melee attack 27.
Is it time?
Reichsguard are way better.
No, mortal. No.
Alrighty. Well, he nuked
I
up
am
because we're going to
France. They
blitzkrieg
will
his
obey.
ass. Let's go. Cool. So odds are obviously garbage because he has the super mega garrison of Castle Drakenhof. We had the Lightning Strike, and that's why Lightning Strike is OP. Is because he didn't retreat. He thought, we've got the garrison, I'm safe. Spoiler alert. I almost auto-resolved, lol. Look at our nice griffin here, and this is a unique griffin, Deathclaw. Pretty cool looking. He's like a big tiger griffin. He's unique. Sweet. Let's go in. We are wounded a little bit, but we also outnumber him. So according to the odds, this is going to be an absolute breeze, and it may well be. But it just makes me feel a little bit better that we have at least experienced fighting vampires, and who better to fight than the faction leader of the Vampire Counts. No, I don't know that much about other factions, but I think he is both a melee expert and a wizard as well. So he could be throwing spells at us. But look at this, man. We've got an Empire Captain, a Warrior Priest, a Witch Hunter, and a Wizard. We've got a lot of stuff at our disposal. Our Reichsguard have armor-piercing stuff on them, the banner. Vampires in general actually don't have any ranged units. So with the exception of his spells, which I think he has, we could play very defensively. It's probably going to be the way that we do play. He's got bats, which can fly, but against our range units they should be nothing. Should be easy. Cool. Cool. I actually don't have that much experience playing this game, believe it or not, guys. And as far as this loading time, I think it's loading a little bit longer because I just opened the game up, which happens sometimes. But there we go. So he actually out-calves us. That's probably the biggest issue. Obviously, we want to take out Manfred ASAP, and then he will begin experiencing binding. Now, this is Winds of Magic, and it's at 24 out of 30. You can gamble to wait. It's kind of like in the old games, waiting to see if the weather changes. But we're not going to do that because that's pretty good. So we're going to start our deployment. And now these guys, the Free Company Militia, can actually they have Vanguard deployment. They can come all the way up here or anywhere around here. But, well, I just ruined their composition. We're not going to do that, are we? Because they could just get charged down by the cavalry. What is this? Oh, that is a healing potion? Cool. Oh, look at him. Sweet. So that is his best mount. Is this Griffin looking at me? It totally is. I think it is. Either way.
We are Sigma's heirs!
Our captain here, we got too many units, man. I'm gonna have too many hotkeys. He has the hold the line thing. Unbreakable. The wizard can buff with his spells a group. He can hex a group. He's got a faction Y thing. He's got 2 spells for damage. So he's got a buff, a hex, 2 spells for damage. AoE. They're both AoE, right? Weak versus single. Yep, they're both AoE. This guy, oh, he doesn't have accusation yet. Witch Hunter's garbage. I just realized our Witch Hunter's garbage. Alright, I think we're mostly going to be using the Wizard. Let's put him on 2. The Reichsguard, 3. Put them out at the flank. We're going to be pretty defensive in our formation.
Awaiting orders! By Ulrich's wrath!
I'm gonna put all of our infantry into just like a hotkey so they stay together. Put them on guard mode. Put the warrior priest and the empire captain on the flanks. I will make use of them, but I want their auras to affect everything. That's perfect. In fact, let's add them to the formation. Now the Witch Hunter is a range unit. Put him on hotkey 4.
Show us the foe for the twin-tailed comet. Free company.
Free company. These guys are cool. Alrighty, the issue here is that all of our gunners can be blocked with their line of sight. But he has bats, so the handgunners will be able to shoot those up in the sky. So I'm not too concerned about that, actually. We can maneuver them around, but I just want to make sure we're going for a very defensive composition here initially. But I do want to charge up to make sure that we are in range to fire upon them. And here we go. Get to experience fighting some vampires. So this, according to the odds, should be pretty easy. Like those sort of initial battles. Really trying to not take any risks here, guys, with this game, you know? We gotta win. We gotta win! Now the Emperor should be able to annihilate Manfred. He's got good equipment. Manfred is a much lower level.
Ready for war! I will not stand idle!
Sweet. I should have given a pep talk, guys. Forgive me. I forgot. Good men of the Empire! This day we shall render these undead inanimate with the Heldenhammer itself. They will speak about these days of destroying the vampiri scum for eons. We will cleanse the earth
The Empire endures! By all the gods, what is that flying?
May the pagan, because this game's gay and we're pagans, gods be with us, boys. Let's go. We should be the holy bros, to be honest. Uh oh, his cavalry's coming for us. Uh oh, his whole. Uh oh. Oh, I cannot pause. Okay, okay, 7 dudes. You know what?
Very well!
You know what?
Quick march!
I'm worried about the cavalry.
Halberdiers! Reichsguard Knights!
Those are short cavalry. Oh god. Oh god. I'm worried about the cavalry. Use our characters. Here we go.
Yes, General! Ready to smite!
Use our characters against the cav. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Where's Manfred? Attack him.
In the sky!
Okay, this is bad.
Spearmen!
Spearman.
Sigma!
Go for cavalry.
We are Sigma's heirs!
Buff dudes. Hex dudes. AoE dudes.
Celestial might! Karl Franz!
Carl Franz is doing good on Cav.
Spearmen!
I'm dropping the ball here, guys. I can feel it.
For Altdorf! Ready! Shoot! Yes, General! Sigma calls!
Okay, we're going into melee. His binding's weak. Go for Manfred. Where is Manfred? There, go for him. Reichsguard are having trouble pulling back. Just weaken their binding, dude.
The Empire endures! For the Emperor! Yes! The accused will die! Of course!
Okay.
Sir! For France!
Swordsmen, I really hope that they don't get actually eliminated, which seems like they will be. Which is a shame.
Spearmen! Yes!
Carl Franz, use your health pot and go in against Manfred, please.
Reichsguard Knights! Moving now! For the Warhammer!
Okay, these guys are crumbling, that's good.
Crossbows
Using my
ready,
ranged
General!
units in melee, lol.
Free company!
But the Free Company are decent in melee.
For Heldenhammer! Halberdiers! My subjects
Is Manfred
call!
dying, please? He's not dying!
War!
The hell? Get him!
Ready for war! Ready! To arms, men!
Stressing me out.
Reichsguard Knights! Prepare for
Stable
combat!
binding, you're kidding me. Die.
Halberdiers!
Halberdiers will actually annihilate these cavalry.
Handgunners! We are ready!
Are you dying, please, Manfred?
Ah!
The Emperor can't seem to get a beat on him.
Battle order! Ready for war! Bring lightning! For Heldenhammer! Distress speed!
Okay, finally got a big hit on him. Destroy Manfred and the rest will fall.
I condemn them! By Sigma! They come from behind! For Heldenhammer! For the
Okay.
Emperor!
We absolutely obliterated their cavalry eventually.
My orders stand! No lingering!
I think my battle priest was about to die. Yeah, he died. God damn it, dude.
I will not stand idle!
He was only level 1, I think. Enemy Lord is wounded, so they're all crumbling now, I suggest, based on their morale.
Handgunners! Great! Understood! We obey!
Oh man, I dropped the ball a bit there, guys. Ah, it's so hard. It's so bloody hard. When you can't pause the game, you can't do anything. I find it really hard. There's just so much going on. That's a GG for us. Oh no, my warrior priest. We can just hire another warrior priest though, right? I think that guy was just hired. You know, he wasn't, it's not like we got him from a quest or anything, or, you know, as a random mission. I think he's dead as dodo, that guy. God damn it. We also seem to have lost some, spearmen, perhaps? Well, we did it, lads. It's brutal. It's brutal playing this game. Wait, it says 1 there. Is he still alive? I think he might be still alive. I don't know. Obviously, we're gonna execute these guys.
Move!
Hey, he lived! Sweet! He was just wounded. Thank goodness. Cool. Oh, coachman income from trade faction-wide. Sweet. Love it. Okay, you need to
Ready.
detach. I know that
By
much.
Sigma's right!
We're gonna move up Oh
Let
man,
us
can you
move.
imagine trying to assault this castle Drakenhof,
We
guys?
march! Onward!
I would have really dropped the ball.
Moving
That's why
on.
we order
Yes.
assault, man, on
Sound
legendary
plan.
difficulty.
By the
Like,
comet. Right.
hang on a second, I've got an idea. No.
So-
Never mind. Yeah, I wanna stop him from recruiting,
Yes, my
guys.
lord.
I do. Because this is his
It
only
is
settlement.
war.
We're gonna go in against the
Raise your
settlement.
weapons.
Start building some stuff up.
Attack!
And that's going to prevent him from being able to
I
recruit
command
or
here.
reinforce here. These wire priests and so on will become much better. Like, look at that, 6 armor, just 1 skill. But it's when they're low level, they're not only vulnerable in combat, they're very vulnerable to being assassinated as well. Getting some more health on the Empire Captain.
calls?
I do want to detach him.
Step to it.
Because he might die in this battle. If we deploy him, he gives growth to the
I
province.
am
Okay.
Prince and
Yeah, he might get
Emperor.
assassinated by one of these guys. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hoping that these swordsmen don't die. I think they will die. I really think they will. I'm going to
Summon
merge
the
them up.
Elector Counts. Bring me to my men. Ready.
That should
Then
increase
I
our
will
odds.
fight with
Even,
you.
guys, look how good our odds are going to be here. Like, ridiculously good. I don't have that much confidence. I actually suspect that we would lose those infantry. Having played this game enough, it's really annoying like that. So, there we go. These troops no longer remain. And the Vampire Counts have nothing
By
but the
the
garrison
comet.
of Castle Drakenhof. And they cannot even... Whoa. Whoa. Strict. Gives public growth and public order to local province. But when you're out
command
fighting
here.
stuff, you don't really make use of that so much. I'm wondering what's the vampirism in this province? Yeah, but still, we would still suffer attrition. Who's this guy? Is this dwarves? No, it's not dwarves.
And what can the Dawi do for you on this front?
This dwarven faction is being attacked by the dwarves. That's surprising. They usually get along from my experience.
What brings you to the hold?
The dwarves' relations are improving because of our actions against vampire counts. It's good to
To
see.
arms!
Alrighty, there's one thing that I want to do. What level do we get this Griffin? That's 15, 16, 17. So we're going for the Imperial Griffin on Marcus as well, but he's got a warhorse right now. That's not what I want to do. What I want to do is go to our Governor and equip anything domestic on him like this. Income from trade, faction-wide. Income from tax rate, 12% local province. Sweet. These should give us a good income from trade faction-wide. So that's 8% plus 6%, 14%. Nice. And some of these we have a lot of, like the Acolyte. So I might as well give him one as well. He's really good in our capital province at reducing vampirism and chaos corruption. And that's going to be it. For
The
him.
Empire.
Upgrade Old Dwarf now that we've got 4 population. And I think that's going to allow us to build the Enclave of Battle Wizards, which gives us obviously wizards, but also... Yeah, see, we could have just hired another level 1 Wire Priest. It wouldn't have been the end of the world if that guy died, but we want him to get experience and stay around. We do care about our dudes. I am going to be hiring another Empire Captain, but I want a good trait. A really good trait. When we can pick and choose our agents, we want them to be really good. Each turn we're going to be looking for this non-aggression with Aveland.
Welcome, my countrymen.
I can't believe our relations are deteriorating with these guys. Are you serious? They hate Aveland. I did a lot to try to appease them. Like the treaties, the gifts, the actions against vampires happen to appease them. Ah, man. It's a hard life, man. Marienburg is such a boss right now. He soon will have 3 provinces. He's at war with these dwarves. Interesting. Yeah, he's assaulting that fort as well. Nice. Alrighty. So with our money, I kind of feel like we're saving up for gifts, quite frankly. We got to give enough... Oh no! Abraham has been assaulted down.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this...
I wonder why he doesn't want me to join war against the Border Princes. Either way, we're gonna go, See, I really need... If I'm really gonna bail him out, guys, I need military access with Averland. Jeez, how do I,
It is good to see fellow sons of the...
I think...
Summon the
game.
Elector Count.
I think, giving him a gift or something would be good. Let's go for... I mean, rather... What is... I'm a little bit disheveled, okay? I mean, I want to declare on the Border Princes. That will improve our relations. We get the treaty with him. Hopefully get up to a military access quickly, but I have my doubts. I'm going to go for the charge bonus here on the Lord Emperor, so that when he swoops into combat, he does more. Get more mana on our wizard here initially. And yeah, we need to reach the accusation available at rank 3. That's what makes the Witch Hunter good. But we're going to give him some weapon strength.
The Empire.
And I really want to be healing up these
For
units,
Helden
which
Hammer!
I can't do here. Because our bloody
Moving off.
movement is not good. So in that case, let's join this guy back up. We're going to be healing him. And I'm probably going to do some global recruitment here, which you can globally recruit, but it takes a long time to do that. It takes 2 turns. But we're going to be encamping for longer than 2 turns, actually trying to heal up a little bit here. So hoping that the vampire counts don't pull something out of the blue, which I didn't anticipate, because this garrison in the castle.
Petition, but make no promises to act on it.
He wants peace. The thing is, if we peace him out, these guys will hate us even more. I think it's just a matter of time until Hochland is taken out, surely. So we'll stay at war with him. And then we'll get a past war with Hochland modifier with everybody who hates him. Completed one of our technologies. These only take 6 turns, which are pretty cool. And we unlocked one of these from... We unlocked these from having the barracks. So they take 12 turns. We got a 5% increase... reduced upkeep for infantry. That's nice, as most of our upkeep is on our infantry. Global and local recruitment capacity. That means recruit an additional unit. And reload time reduction 15% for missile infantry. That's good, man. That's just straight up damage per second, right? The faster you reload, the faster you shoot. Let's go for this though. Trade. Going for the economic stuff here.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire.
I still
Now, what
can't
brings you
afford
here
a
with a
huge gift. Shoot. That's looking like a good shade of
Surely
green.
an agreement will
Give
be
me
reached.
non-aggression. Okay. That's good. Surely our relations are good with him going
As is my
into
right
the
by
future.
Sigmar's crown.
I should equip wound recovery time. We're really doing something to the vampire reduction out here. We're really reducing the vampirism, surely. -5 per turn, and that's without an Arc Lector, who I've kind of
Bring me
wanted
to
to
my men.
utilize, but I prefer the economy. Alright guys, it costs twice as much, I think, to hire guys with global recruitment, but it also takes 2 turns. But we're going to be chilling here. Oh, that's right. We have, they begin at rank 2, but I should equip a militiaman out here. Which is cool, because they take 2 turns. We got 2 turns to swap it over, which means these new recruits will be at rank 3, which is good. I think just the basic swordsman is the way to go. So they actually begin with decent
Into battle!
rank. Like a lot of our guys are rank 3. That's a good rank. And we're making a lot of money each turn, which is good. Are each of our weaving houses built up? This one's not, but we'd have to build up the town. I think focusing on Altdorf is the way to go. So we're just chilling, we're making some siege equipment, we're assaulting these guys. They will begin suffering attrition eventually, but I think we'll probably go in sooner than that, just trying to heal up our dudes. Actually, I might have made another mistake. Hey, Marienburg took out Artoy, however you pronounce them. Beowulf of Aland mission failed. The Marian Beast. The Marian Beast. Awesome. Now, what I don't want to see, though, is internal wars fighting between these guys, which they might do. But I just love the fact he's very friendly. Very good. Now, this guy had moderate chance of trade. Let's try to get trade with him. Sweet. Averland is our boy, so now it's all about bailing Averland out, but we must first take care of the vampires. What I was going to say is, I think, is there a recovery rate guy? Casualties replenish Lord's army. Yeah. I should have put the surgeon on, because we desperately need to recover.
Fight for our
Casualties. Yep, these eastern factions, they're behaving. They're behaving, but what can you do? Ideally, we're looking for the, I can't believe he doesn't want to join war, because I'd love to... Damn it. I'd love to, like, get military access in exchange for joining war or something like that. Oh, our engineer has some more experience. I guess we should go for lightning strike with him. Right? I mean, let's... Just because he's a governor doesn't mean he has to go full potato. I think going for public order was a good move, which kind of, we changed it up a bit from our other lords, but let's make it so he's not useless, you know. Lightning strike is nice, and he's most of the way there anyway. Spend 2 rank on that. Now I do want to check my odds here in auto resolve against the castle, but at the same time,
Ulrich's will.
I'm worried about... Oh, those are pretty good odds. I'm worried about casualties, guys. Like him.
To war!
So... everything was fairly high. And the handgunners, dude. We actually can't recruit handgunners. I really want to move on, though. It's been 43 turns. That is stressing me out. That is big time stressing me out.
Onwards! War calls!
Takes 2 turns to finish that. God dang it. How long have we been sieging it for? Wait, where can I see the equipment that we actually have? We have 1 of each, eh? Yeah, we have 1 of each. It takes 2 turns to get another one, apparently. I'm too impatient. We might lose some stuff, guys. Let's do it. Swordsman died. Close victory. Okay, sweet. The reinforcing army was mostly safe. Woohoo! Got him, coach. Oh my goodness, let's sack the heck out of it. Sweet.
So
that is some money. Oh, we completed our mission of having 10k, but we lost 5k. So even with 5k lost, that's a weird mission, dude. We lose 5k. But this continues. Using Emperor Karl Franz's army, defeat 5 armies or garrisons belonging to the following race: greenskin tribes. Alright, well. Okay, well that's going to take some time. We'll get there eventually. That's a pretty long-term thing.
what? A time to heal.
This will bolster the nation.
So lost the swordsman.
What?
That's alright. Keep healing up, and then we're going to assault it again. The garrison should be much weaker now. It should
What
be
does the Emperor bid?
easy breezy for us. But the question is, where are we going to spend this money? I think another gigantic gift to Nordland is the way to go. and are hoping that this time...
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheep blade?
So much. Because he's rich, it costs more. Hoping that this time we can get good relations with him. And reach that alliance that we need. Fantastic. Well, hopefully we don't get assassinated or something like that by the little agents that are walking around from the vampire counts.
Welcome in my court.
Because the
Yet
vampire
here you
counts
are. Friend or foe, we will see.
are essentially dead. Oh, it's a lot of money. Sorry, bro. We gotta kill you. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about this episode, guys. For the last 4 episodes, the sound has not been the best, and I did not realize that until it was too late. So I did adjust the sound now in the second sort of recording session to... Oh, look how much you recruited. Bastard. They recruit really quickly.
I am Prince and Emperor.
I did adjust the sound by turning it down just a slight notch, but then I also turned down the voices of the in-game voices down a notch as well. So I hope that resolves the situation, and that the audio is a lot better. Like, I did do some testing of it, so I think it is better. But
strengthen the Empire.
Yeah, we'll wait to see what you guys think. Okay, we got good odds even with that reinforcing army, but we're about to take this reinforcing army out. Oh, he's inside the settlement. I didn't realize he was inside the settlement.
Into battle! To arms!
We're going to use the Emperor's stack, but what I want to do is
Men, we must attack.
Now, move!
detach injured guys.
On march! It is for the best.
And heal them up. While we do that, okay, heal them up a little bit. Take them out next turn. That's the plan. Hold on, Evelyn. I'm coming for you. He's friendly now. Neutral and improving. Give me non-aggression, bro. Seriously. Give me the non-aggression at least. We want the non-aggression. Do we have a trade route? We do have a trade route with him. Gotta build those relations.
Come then.
Military access. Yes! Evelyn gives us access, so now we can well and truly bail him out of the mess that he's in. And then he's going to be best friends with us if we do attack the Border Princes, who he hates, obviously, because he's at war with them. 1 turn until Altdorf is up to, I think, what is it, rank 5? So things are moving along really nicely. I just hope that Evelyn's capital, Averheim, can hold out.
Greetings, fellow heirs of Sigmar.
Don't do something stupid, bro. We're very friendly. Defensive alliance. Yeah, fine. He's just too strong. This guy is like the #1 faction right now, at least among humans. So be it. We can walk throughout his entire territory now, guys, and actually get replenish.
I will hear what you have to say.
Non-aggression from these dwarves, eh? Alright. I guess he's fighting Border Princes. That's cool. We're going to build good relations with him as well when we murdered the Border Princes. Okay, mission issued. Defeat the following Lord's army in battle. Manfred von Karstein. Battlemaster's leadership.
Do not mock me.
Oh, he rehired him. Alright, well, we're going to complete that mission, aren't we? Sweet. I mean, I hope so. That probably just made our auto-resolve odds worse, unfortunately. But there we go. Get some weapon strength here on our Empire Captain, and we're about to unlock Deadly Onslaught, which is an ability.
Praise Sigmar.
Okay, how do our odds look by just going into the deck? Oh, too easy, mate. Mate, too easy. Might suffer some losses here, but it'll be worth it for the sake of moving on. Swordsman died. Oh man, 4th swordsman died. So I feel like we need to do some recruiting. But this faction should be destroyed. What is this? The 5th session of recording? And we sure have eliminated a lot of factions, including 3 vampire factions, the Skull Smashers, obviously the initial
Summon
rebel
the Elector
faction.
Counts.
Life's good in the hood. Let's get Foe Seeker with the Emperor.
What does the Emperor bid?
Bring me to my men.
And I'm definitely going to focus, actually... I don't know. I was going to say focus defensive stuff. I think I will. On the warrior priests. Yet more experience for our wizard, who can get an Imperial Pegasus at 21. Oh, all of his spells are weak versus a single combatant. So this wizard is like an AoE dude. He's an AoE duder. Ooh. Just got an interesting trade. Cool.
I command here.
And I guess we just continue healing up. The Vampirism is about to drop below 50, so Vampirism is doing really nicely. And next episode, we're going to be gunning it for the Border Princes. But, strangely enough, the cows still have not spawned.
It is good to see fellow sons.
Yes! And finally, all the money we threw at Nordland is beginning to pay off because we still have the modifier increasing and we're now gaining treaties, hoping of course to get a defensive alliance with him and begin that quest chain as well. In Altdorf we can begin building the enclave, the Altdorf Enclave of Battle Wizards, which unlocks wizards as an agent, but also our legendary Lord Balthazar, who will begin at rank 3 due to us having the Emperor, and he will give plus 10 armor to every unit that we actually control, which is going to be a great buff for these units. Speaking of these units, we took some pretty heavy losses, but I've got a feeling that we're going to be so much higher level than the Border Princes that we can just smash them. Hopefully, that is the case. Somebody colonize Stirland. It's Ulstermark. Okay. Okay, Ulstermark's getting pretty beefy. We really have to... oh, we can have trade with him now.
Approach and make your offer.
We've got trade access with him now because he owns Stirland. So we definitely are going to want to befriend Ulstermark as well. And, see, I was hoping... It's so much easier if Stirland gobbles it all up, because he's just so much more powerful. Thankfully, our relations are improving with him, even with our treaties. We did give him a gift, but I'm not sure... Seems that modifier might have disappeared.
But I make no promises to my assent.
Oh, he's pretty poor. Let's give him a medium gift, sure. Try to really improve relations with him, grab that trade, grab the military access, etc. Become best friends with everybody in the Empire. Cool. How's Hochland doing? It seems strange. I can barely see the color up here. He owns that province as well, or the region rather, inside his Hochland province. It seems strange that he was at war. He's just completely surrounded, and he's been at war for so long, but he just seems to be holding on fine. I don't really want to peace him out, because then we'll get negative relations for piecing out him with everybody who hates him. The entire reason we declared on him in the first place. Okay, so I really want to sort out our army composition here, and one thing that it's going to involve... Look at that, guys. Vampirism below 50%. No attrition being suffered.
To battle!
I remember that the Empire Captain has a nice buff to the army, which also the Emperor has. So for that reason, I'm going to put the Empire Captain with Marcus. And I'm going to just otherwise bolster the heck out of the Lord Emperor's stack. Look how much experience these guys have. Holy crap. Free Company Militia. I just think we've overkilled it a bit on the Free Company Militia, so that's why I'm going to give Marcus some of those. So this is our main army. We have military access through... Oh, the dwarfs. This was owned by the Empire Princes. But the dwarfs must have burnt that down. Or Avaland, I guess.
Approach as friend and make your offer.
We can almost get a defensive alliance with Avaland. He still doesn't want us to join war. Okay, but I plan to go take out his It's true.
Let's go.
So let's heal up as we go, which unfortunately could take some time. And I should
Sigmar
be sorting
compels
out...
us. Yes, a sound
My
plan.
militiamen should be here. It should not be on the Emperor any longer. So much stuff nowadays. There he is.
Bring me to my men.
We don't want a wizard here either. Scarecrow banner is pretty good. Gives negative leadership. So we're on the way back home, but on the way we're going to smash the border princes. We're friendly with the Northern.
It
Please
is
give
good
us
to
trade.
see fellow sons of the...
God dang it, not quite. Diplomacy's going well, guys. You've got to admit, that's a lot of green. Somebody commented on
is
like the
good to
first
see
episode that
fellow
I'm not going to be able to trade at the cost of 200. Let's do it. Trade agreement with Ulstermark. He's looking like he's going to be friendly next turn as well. Doing a good job. It's basically these two are the only Empire factions remaining who are not happy with us, and I suspect Hochland will die at some point. That's what I suspect. So it's really Ostland, who thankfully is neutral, but he's definitely nearer to unfriendly. So we'll see how things go. A lot of these dwarfs like me, which is cool, at least at the moment. The main dwarven faction is the one we should befriend, though. Yes, we actually got trade with him, thanks to our actions against von Karstein. Or Vampire Counts, rather. Sweet. So I'm really enjoying this, guys. Everything's going well. We're pretty rich, making 3k a turn. But that is going to change as we begin having access to some higher tier buildings, more agents. The higher tier buildings are going to give us higher tier units. And I'm going to be hiring our third stack, which is going to be Balthazar Gelt. Also, as we actually lose some of these units, the upkeep diminishes, you know, and therefore our economy improves. We can easily spend this money, I assure you, on bolstering our armies, and that's kind of what I plan to do. But let's hire a Temple of Sigmar upgrade to be able to recruit witch hunters, even though we have one. Just make sure we can recruit them. I think that's a good move, and it also unlocks technology. So that's the end of this episode, guys. I hope you're enjoying, and yeah, I'll see you next time.